Hey Melanie, this is Kelly from Leads by Lord. I'm also part of the New Dance Teacher Network. I had posted on there just the other day and I saw that you had commented asking for the custom video on your website. So I just wanted to put together a quick video with some tips and tricks that you could start implementing right away in order to outrank your competition on the internet. So we're going to take a look at a couple different areas in this video. We're going to look at your website, we're going to look at your Facebook page, and then we're also going to talk about Instagram and marketing on Instagram. So to begin, we're going to start with your website, and I have it pulled up here, and I love how you have your program set up. I love that by registering for their grade or their age group that they actually get to learn more than just one genre of dance. How awesome is that? So I would definitely continue to do that. That's a great way that you have it set up. The one thing that I would recommend changing or improving on your website is I would actually start with a whole new website. So by creating a whole new website, you can actually create different URLs, extensions of your URL, so different pages, and that gives you the opportunity to increase your digital footprint on the internet. So I would set up a page, a home page with, usually Google looks for anywhere from 1,000 to 1,500 words on a home page, and then back pages, which would be your About Us, your teachers, your classes that you have to offer. I would put anywhere from 500 to 700 words on the back pages. Now, when you're putting text onto a website, one thing to keep in mind is you want to incorporate keywords into the text. And what a keyword is when somebody goes into Google and they type in dance classes near me or dance classes in Mountain Home, Idaho, you want your studio to be the one that comes up for that search term. And what they're putting into Google is known as a keyword or a key phrase. So when you're creating your text for your website, you would want to make sure that you're incorporating buyer intent keywords. For instance, you wouldn't want to hit into your website, what are dance classes? Because people that are looking to register for dance classes necessarily aren't the ones that are asking questions about dance. So you would want to make sure that you're incorporating words that people that are looking to register for dance classes are searching for on Google. Now, when you're laying out your website, you can definitely have the different pages like I mentioned, and you can actually keep your registration page. So you can make a separate page for registration and with links that would go to basically what you have laid out right here. So you wouldn't have to start over with all of this. So when they clicked on the registration page, it would take them to a page like this, and they could then click on whether it be pre-K, K to second grade, third to fourth grade, whatever they want to register for, they could click and register as it's set up right now by purchasing it and adding it to their cart. So I love how you have that set up, and I would definitely continue on with that. A thing that you might be able to add on your registration page would be adding text below each of these boxes on what the syllabus is for that group and that age division. So if they're going to be taking, beginner ballet in pre-K, maybe make sure that, you're just going over basic terms and fluid of movement. Those would be things just to mention. So you're doing an excellent job. I love the look of it. Like I said, just make sure you're adding pages and adding text, and that will definitely help increase your digital footprint. The next thing that we're going to take a look at is one of your competitors' websites. So when I looked up your town, I saw that your biggest competitor within your town seems to be Methods of Movement Dance and Performing Arts Studio. So as we take a look at their website, on their homepage here, they actually don't have any text, which gives you a great opportunity to begin outranking them on the internet. Because like I said, Google looks for anywhere from 1,000 to 1,500 words on the homepage, and then on back pages, they look for anywhere from 500 to 750 words. So by adding words, you'd be able to start outranking your competition. Now, as I go through, like I mentioned, I love how they have this set up because they have the different pages and the different tabs. So by setting yourself up with a website this way, you would be able to increase your footprint because you're giving yourself the opportunity to add more text. And as you can see, they have the text added in each of their pages. Continuing on, I actually pulled up another competitor of yours. So within your town, I saw that you and Methods of Movement were the two main ones within Mountain Home, Idaho. So I did expand to Boise, Idaho, just to see what the competition was like out there. And I wanted to pull up Boise Dance Alliance in their website. So they actually have an excellent website as far as digital marketing goes. They have the video right on their homepage. It catches your attention, it draws you in, it lets you see what they offer. And then as you scroll, like I said, they have the text here. They have ways that you can actually move throughout their website easily. So ease of use is another thing to incorporate into your website. And pictures. So now I'm going to take a look at your Facebook page. And as I was looking before starting the video for you, I see that you haven't posted since 2017. Oh, sorry about that. So that was the last pinned post. My mistake. It seems like you actually posted 11 hours ago. So I see that you're posting frequently, which is good. So we recommend to post on Facebook anywhere from 3 days to 4 days a week. And that just keeps your users seeing your content frequently and, in the forefront of their mind. The more they see content, the more they think of you and want to then register for your program. Another thing to keep in mind with your Facebook page is you want to make sure that the About section right here is filled out as full and as to the max. So Facebook allows for a certain amount of characters within each section of this About area. And you want to make sure if they're allowing for 250 characters that you are filling out your About section to 250 characters. And make sure that you are also putting in keywords that we talked about. So again, when somebody goes in to search on Facebook for dance classes in Mountain Home, Idaho, you're the one that comes up because you have the search term dance classes Mountain Home, Idaho within your About section. Another thing to keep in mind, and it seems like you actually have this pretty filled out for the most part. I see your website here, phone number, email. That's awesome. I would just make sure that you're putting in the types of classes that you offer. And again, this just gives you an opportunity to be found for the types of classes that you're offering. Okay, so as we're scrolling down here, I see that you have put some posts out, and I love, love, love this post right here. It definitely catches your attention. The text stands out. Awesome job with your style of posts that you're doing. One thing to keep in mind when you're putting the text at the top here, so that would be this section, is you want to make sure it's reaching the 4 points that we always talk about. So you want an attention grabber. You want to state a problem that the person looking for dance classes might have, a solution to their problem, and then you want to tell them what it is that you want them to do. So with each post, you want to make sure that you are meeting all four of those criterias, and you want them to essentially register. So that last thing should be click register here, or click on our website to register and sign up for classes today, something of that nature. Another thing to keep in mind with Facebook is it gives you the opportunity to put out Facebook ads. So you want to make sure when you're putting out a Facebook ad that you're not just boosting a post on Facebook, because you don't have control of the demographic on who it goes to. So you would want to be putting out ads through Ads Manager. And by doing that, you can control the demographic and you can control when your posts are being put out. So a good time that we recommend putting out posts would be right before that registration season. So right in the summer, before the fall classes are getting started. And taking a look at your competition, their Facebook page, as you can see, they have this About section filled out a little more than you do, but their posts are the same as yours. They're posting frequently, and you're doing an excellent job with your posts, but I wouldn't say to change anything with the style of the posts that you're putting out there. The only thing that I would recommend maybe doing is adding some pictures and videos. So you want to vary the types of posts that you have. You don't want to just have posters, and you don't want to just have pictures, and you don't want to just have videos. Make sure those 3 posts throughout the week are a variance of each one. Now, the last thing that we're going to talk about is Instagram. I wasn't able to find an Instagram for you, but Instagram just gives you another outreach and another way to attract students into your studio. So one thing with the Facebook is with Instagram is it's actually pretty simple to do, because you can use your posts from Facebook and cross-post on Instagram. It's just another platform to use. Another thing that I like about Instagram is Instagram's the world of hashtags, and yes, people use them on Facebook, but they're very well known on Instagram. So I would recommend doing a seasonal Instagram hashtag. So each season with your dancers, create a hashtag that's just for your studio and have your dancers use that hashtag and tag you in posts on Facebook, have them tag you in their pictures on Instagram using that hashtag, and that just gets your name out there and gets your footprint out onto the internet as well. And then very last thing to talk about is using the live bubbles. So as you can see, your competition in Boise, Idaho, they are using lives. So they don't have one right now, but when they post a live, they're actually saving it to a different category. And this just gives users an opportunity to go back and see what you've done throughout the season. And it gives them a way to actually connect to your studio and feel like they want to be a part of that experience. So with all of that said, if you have any other questions or you would like any help with anything that was mentioned in this video, please feel free to reach back out to me. Again, my name is Kelly and our company is Leads by Lordi. If you want to check out our website, it's leadsbylordi.com. Thanks.